Hi, you're watching Exceptional Excellence with Willys, and today we are going to learn the uses of the modals would and could. Would and could are the only two modals which can be used in all the three tenses: present, past, and future. So we'll see how are they used. I have a request. If you are taking notes, write each of the uses that I am going to share right now and make some 20 to 25 lines with each of the application or uses, so that you learn every one of them and there will be clarity in your mind and you would be able to use it effectively. So the first use, we have already learned it in one of the videos. It is the use for taking permission or making a request. We use would, which is considered as very polite, and that is the use in present tense. Would you please close the door? Would you mind helping me doing this? So like that. Next one, the second use, second, third and fourth other three uses are the past tense uses. So the first use is when you are talking about some possibility, a sort of imagination, you can say, like we say, I would never do like that. मैं ऐसा कभी नहीं करती. Or I would never say like that. मैं ऐसा कभी नहीं बोलती. So we are talking about a possibility. अगर मैं उस जगह होती तो मैं ऐसा कभी नहीं बोलती. I would never or I would not behave like that. मैं ऐसा behave नहीं करती या व्यवहार नहीं करती. Next use, we use it for reported speech. Reported speech, when you are restating what someone has said. किसी ने कहे हुए कथन को जब हम दोबारा से कहते हैं, उसे दोहराते हैं, तब उसे इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच या रिपोर्टेड स्पीच कहा जाता है. और रिपोर्टेड स्पीच में हम हमेशा पास्ट वर्ड्स यूज़ करते हैं. सो उस केस में अगर विल करके किसी ने हमसे बात की हो तो हमें उसे वुड कर रीस्टेट करना होगा या फिर से कहना होगा. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल, मैंने आपसे कहा आई विल ड्रॉप यू एट द स्टेशन. मैं आपको स्टेशन पर छोड़ दूँगी. अब उसी स्टेटमेंट को, मेरे कहे हुए स्टेटमेंट को आप फिर से दोहरा रहे हैं, मेरे से कह रहे हैं या किसी और से कह रहे हैं, तो हम दैट लगा के बोलते हैं इनडायरेक्ट बनाने के लिए. सो हाउ विल यू से दैट? How would you say that? Okay, so she told me that she would drop me. मैंने जब कहा था तो कैसे कहा? I will drop you at the station. So आप उसको फिर से कह रहे हैं, you are restating that statement and you would say like this: she told me that she would drop me at the station. Or if you're directly telling the same sentence which I said to me, again you would say it the same way. You told me that, or you promised me that you would drop me at the station. So I have replaced will with would. That is the second past use. The next use of would is for past narration. Anything that we would speak about the actions that we used to do in the past and we are narrating them, we would use either used to or would. In fact, we would use would a lot. In between, we can use used to. For example, when we were small kids, we used to go to our grandparents' place every summer vacation. And we would, all the cousins, we would meet together. We would have great fun. We would go to the field, draw water out of the well. We would climb on the tree, try to climb on the trees. We would enjoy the whole day. It's just playing because it's summer vacation. And then when we would come back, our grandparents or grandma would serve us nice meals or some sweets. So have you noticed I was using would again and again in my sentence? हम ऐसा करते, हम वैसा करते, हम खेत पे जाते, कुएं में से पानी निकालते, या पेड़ पे चढ़ते, पेड़ पे चढ़ने की कोशिश करते. So like that, when you are narrating some incidents or some events or some actions of the past, again we would use would, and also we can use used to. So instead of just repeating all the time by using used to, we replace it with would. So we can use both. We used to go, we used to do this, and we would do this. Okay, so used to हम जाया करते थे, और फिर हम ऐसा करते, हम वैसा करते. That is the difference between the two. The last use of would is the future tense use, where we use it with the same meaning as well. Suppose, and still there is a slight difference when in its application. Suppose if it's a plan of my own, I will say, I will go to Delhi tomorrow. कल मैं दिल्ली जाऊंगी. मैं इंटरव्यू के लिए अपेयर करूंगी. I will appear for an interview, and then I will return in the evening. फिर शाम को मैं लौट जाऊंगी. So that is, I have used will, karungi, jahungi. Suppose someone is doing something and I want to help that person, and I will say, you just leave it, I would do it. मैं उसे कर दूंगी. Not karungi. Karungi is your own plan. So you will say will, but you are just trying to help someone else and you want to say, you just leave it, I would do it. Or you can say, as a polite way of saying something, we prefer to use would rather than will. You can also say, leave it, I will do it. And many times, to be polite, we use would. Don't worry, we would drop you. Don't worry, we will drop you. Or we can say, don't worry, we would drop you. So that is as a future tense. हम आपको छोड़ देंगे, या छोड़ दो, फिक्र मत करो, हम ये काम कर देंगे या कर दूंगी. So that is another use of would. I would like to repeat all the uses of would. Number 1, as permission and request. So would you please, or would she do that? Okay. Then second use was for in the reported speech, when you are restating the sentence said by someone from direct to indirect speech, we always replace it with will. The will be replaced with would. If the person has already used would, it will remain as it is. The third use of would is you are talking about a possibility in your imagination, like you would never think like that, you would never do like that. So you use that as the next use. And then we looked at one more use where we talk about the past narration. All the past things that happened long time back and you are trying to narrate it, you would use would in those sentences. And the last use of would was as a future tense, you can say, and it can be used same as well. I would do it, I would do that, don't worry about it. So that is the last use. Now we will look into some examples. I would do it in the evening. मैं वो शाम को कर दूंगी. You would write these portions on your notebook. आप इन भाग को अपने नोटबुक में लिखोगे. You would clean the dishes. आप बर्तन साफ करोगे. We would take our bags and check out. हम अपने बैग्स को उठाएंगे और check out करेंगे. We check out from the hotel room. So हम check out करेंगे. We would work day and night. हम दिन रात मेहनत करेंगे. So like that we can make many lines and practice. Next we will look at the uses of different uses or applications of could. As I said, could is also used in all the three tenses, present, past and future. Could का प्रयोग भी तीनों टेंसेस में किया जाता है, प्रेजेंट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस एंड फ्यूचर टेंस. सो हम देखेंगे उसके अलग अलग प्रयोग. आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है, यदि आप नोट्स लिख रहे हैं तो हर एक प्रयोग को नोट डाउन कर लीजिए और फिर हर एक एप्लीकेशन पे आप 25-25 लाइंस बनाकर प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, ताकि आपको स्पष्ट रूप से उसके हर एक एप्लीकेशन, हर एक प्रयोग समझ में आए और आप उसको बातचीत में, कन्वर्सेशन में यूज़ कर सकें। सो पहला यूज़ खुद का है। We have already learned this as permission and request, which is the present tense use of could as permission and request in the present tense. Many people, they get confused. They think could is only used in the past. कैन का past tense could होता है, so सिर्फ could का एक ही प्रयोग वे लोग जानते हैं, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है. We use it in the present tense to take permission or make a request. Could you please do this for me? Could you please send the mail? Or could you please check the mail? So क्या आप ऐसा कर सकते हैं? वर्तमान काल में हम यूज़ करते हैं. could का अगला प्रयोग है. अब हम past tense में उसके 2-3 प्रयोग को देखेंगे. First one is to talk about past ability, and here it is the past tense used as the past tense of can. past tense का हम पहला प्रयोग देख रहे हैं, जहाँ पे हम can के past tense के रूप में हम उपप्रयोग करते हैं, जो कि हमारे भूतकाल की क्षमता बताता है, past ability बताता है. और इस पे हम एक वीडियो पहले सीख चुके हैं, present ability and past ability, can and could. अगला प्रयोग could का, तीसरा प्रयोग could का है reported speech में हम हमेशा could का प्रयोग करेंगे. सपोज मैंने आपसे कहा, या I can take you to the market, मैं आपको मार्केट ले जा सकती हूँ, और I can help you, मैं आपकी मदद कर सकती हूँ. सो उसी वाक्य को आप फिर से कैसे दोहराएंगे? She said that, उन्होंने कहा कि she could take me to the market, कि वो मुझे मार्केट ले जा सकती है. जब मैंने आपसे कहा कैन का प्रयोग किया था, मैं आपको मार्केट ले आ सकती हूँ और मैं आपकी मदद कर सकती हूँ, I can help you. So she said that she could help me. So that's how you will always use the reported speech or the indirect speech. You would always use could, not can. Okay. Next use of could is something that you could successfully, an action that could be successfully done. जैसे कल मैं खूब सारे कपड़े धो सकी, मेल्स चेक कर सकी, उनका जवाब दे सकी, मेरे पेरेंट्स को भी फ़ोन लगा सकी, खूब सारे मेरे काम कल मैं पूरा कर सकी सोने से पहले. तो मुझे ऐसा कहना है कि कई कामों को मैं कर सकी, तो हम could का प्रयोग करेंगे. You know, yesterday I could wash a lot of clothes or wash all of my clothes. I could clean my cupboard. I could write some letters or send some emails. I could even talk to my parents yesterday. I could do a lot of work before I slept. सोने से पहले मैं बहुत सारे काम कर सकी. So then we use could. Next, the last use of could in the future tense. Future tense में हम could का प्रयोग कैसे करेंगे? जैसे कि मैं आपको बता चुकी हूँ, हम संभावना के कुछ मॉडल्स सीख चुके हैं. मे एंड माइट हमने सीखा था, जो संभावना बताते हैं. खुद उसमें से एक और मॉडल है जो ये भी संभावना बताने के लिए हम यूज़ करते हैं इन एज फ्यूचर टेंस. लाइक इफ़ यू कीप इट आउट ऑफ द फ्रिज, इट कुड मेल्ट. अगर आप उसे फ्रिज से बाहर रखेंगे तो यह मेल्ट हो सकता है, या हो जाएगा वाला संभावना हम बता रहे हैं, या हो सकता है वाला संभावना बता रहे हैं. It could happen like that, ऐसा हो सकता है. So that is the last use of could. I would like to repeat the uses of could again. Number one, as in the present tense as permission and request. In the past tense, there are 3 uses. Number one, in reported speech. Number two, talking about our past ability, whatever you could do long time before. And then third one, we use could to talk about the actions that you could do successfully, or you were successful in doing those actions. So, and the last use of could is in the future tense, where there is a possibility. You are talking about a possibility. ऐसा हो सकता है, it could. start anytime. The meeting could start at any time. कभी भी शुरू हो सकता है. Bye for now. I hope you have got all understood all the uses of would and could.